Hello yogis, and welcome to your 30-minute strength session. My name's Kacey if we're practicing together for the first time. So I will get you all started in extended child's pose today. So knees nice and wide, big toes touching, extend your arms out in front. Now we're just pausing here because this is your ultimate relaxation and resting pose. So please feel free to come here at any stage during your practice today. Now we're going to turn this into a more active variation by coming up onto our fingertips and melting the shoulders and chest down towards the ground. Take 3 long deep breaths here. At the end of your third breath, gently make your way up onto all fours, stacking your wrists underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. From here, as you inhale, you're coming into your cat and cow poses, working with your breath. So with each inhale, you're dipping through the belly, lifting the tailbone and the chin up. Now you're welcome to stay with this movement, or you can start to bend through the elbows on the inhale and lift your knees on the exhale. So just now starting to bring gentle strengthening through the arms and through the core, linking with your breath. Inhale to bend through the elbows. Exhale to round the spine and lift the knees. 2 more, just like that. Gentle movement, activation. Last round. Lifting the knees. Beautiful. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Once you come to your down dog, feel free to walk it out, pressing one heel down at a time as we start to open out through the back of the legs. Beautiful. Heels are heavy. Then start to bend deeply through your knees and shift the heels to one side. Open out through the side body. Maybe starting to straighten through the legs. Then swivel the heels back to center, take a deep bend, shift the heels the other way, open out through the side body, maybe straighten through the legs. Beautiful, come back to center. Inhale to come forward into high plank. Bend through the knees, push back, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Bend through the knees, down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come forward into your plank and hold. So you have the option of staying where you are. You can always modify by bringing your knees down onto the ground. You can also ramp things up a little bit by pointing your toes and coming onto the tops of your feet. We're holding together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes under, push back, down dog. Take a deep breath in, stay for the exhale. Beautiful. Start to walk your feet up towards your hands, toe heel the feet out to hip distance and hang ragdoll for a moment. Maybe a little sway from side to side. So we're really working today on finding strength and stability as we work through these poses. So there will be some repetitive motions and movements. There will be some pulsing, moving backwards and forwards. So just starting to find your shapes and your positioning and then moving and strengthening within that. Bring your hands back down onto the ground. Toe heel your feet in together to touch. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come all the way to stand, palms touch. And bring your hands to heart center. Pause here and feel your center. Grounding down through the soles of your feet. Lift up through the crown of your head. Now keep your drishti, your focus on one point in front of you, and come up onto your tippy toes. Try to really open out through your ankle joint, holding together. Gently lowering the heels, then working with your breath. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, heels back down. Inhale to rise.
Exhale, release. Inhale to lift up, holding for 3, 2, 1. Heels down, hands to the sky, reach up. Exhale to swan dive forward. Inhale to lift and lengthen, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, step the feet back to your high plank. Bring your knees down onto the ground, otherwise keep them lifted as we come into chaturanga. If you're ready, it's upward facing dog, otherwise cobra is always your modification. And we meet back in downward facing dog. Pause here, take a deep breath. Stay for the exhale. Coming up onto the balls of the feet, bend your knees. You can step or float the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand, palms touch, mini back bend if it feels good. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Focus drishti on one point, coming back up onto the balls of your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to lower your heels. Inhale to lift up. This time you have the option of staying where you are or bending through your knees, sitting down into your imaginary chair. Try to keep the ankles lifted up nice and high for 3, for 2, for 1. Heels to the ground, hands to the sky, palms touch. Exhale to swan dive forward. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to step or float the feet back. This time option for double chaturanga. And then back bend of choice. Before meeting back in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. With your inhale, right leg towards the sky. Then curl right knee in towards your nose. Push back, three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow. Hold. Push back, three-legged dog. Right knee to left elbow. Hold. Push back, three-legged dog. Right foot in between the hands. Pause there. Adjust the front foot if you need to. Back knee can always be on the ground. If the back knee is lifted, lift the hamstring towards the sky, stacking front ankle directly underneath front knee. So find your runner's lunge first. Then as you inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Sitting down nice and deep into your front knee. Stay nice and high with the back heel. Then we start to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend through the back knee and pulse, knee down towards the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge, hands through heart center down onto the ground. Push back, optional flow with your double chaturanga, arm bend. Otherwise, down dog or child's pose are always there for you to rest. In your down dog, take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale, let it go. Then start to lift your left leg towards the sky and curl your left knee in towards your nose. Push back, three-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow, hold. Push back. Left knee to right elbow, hold. Push back, three-legged dog. Then left foot in between the hands. So you come into your runner's lunge on the left side. Square your hips and shoulders. Make sure front ankle underneath front knee. You can modify back knee on the ground. Otherwise, lift that leg up, fire up through the back leg. One more breath here. Next inhale brings you up to your crescent lunge. Pause there. Palms facing each other. Deep bend through the front knee, nice and high with the back heel. And then we're pulsing into the front knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend through the back knee and pulse through the back knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge, hold. hands through heart center. Optional vinyasa flow, double chaturanga with knees on or off the ground. Building strength and stability. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Right knee in towards your nose. Push back. Right knee to right elbow. Hold. Push back. Right knee to left elbow. Twist. Extend that leg out. Fallen star. So, start to peel your left hand towards the sky. Keep your right shoulder strong. Hips are elevated. Feet are on the ground. Take one more breath. Then bring your left hand down. Pause here. Option for chaturanga push-up. And then push back into three-legged dog. Right foot in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Pausing there. Find your alignment first. Then lifting up. Crescent lunge. Bending through the back knee this time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open out, warrior 2. Beautiful. From here, flip and reverse your warrior. And we're just going to move into extended side angle. So it's an inhale to reach up, back. Exhale. Beautiful. Keep moving with your breath. 2 more. Last one. Pause in your extended side angle. Open out through the left side of the body. We're going to transition into Skandasana at the back of the mat. So starting to bend into the left knee. Maybe it's a high Skandasana, maybe you're coming all the way down. Pausing there. If you can, keep your hands at heart center. If they need to be on the ground, that's okay too. Trying to anchor the left heel, peeling the right toes back towards you. So pause here for a moment, open out through the right inner thigh. Then staying nice and low, can you start to shift into the other leg? So staying low. Beautiful. Pause there. Open out through the left inner thigh. Give your body a moment. Then we're going to start to move back into the left leg. So staying low. Hands can be on the ground or hands can be at heart center. So just moving backwards and forwards. Take your time, staying low and slow. One more each way. This time as you come to the right leg, hands frame the front foot, step back, optional vinyasa flow, double chaturanga arm bend before your back bend of choice. And we meet back in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, let it go. Inhale, left leg towards the sky. Then bring your left knee to your nose and push back. Left knee to left elbow. Hold. Push it back. Left knee to right elbow. Fallen star. Left foot to the ground as you extend your right hand towards the sky. Activate your left shoulder, make it strong. Energize your right fingertips. Then bring both hands to the ground, leave your legs where they are. Option for mini push-up. And then push back into three-legged dog. Left leg towards the sky. Then bring it through. Find your runner's lunge first. Adjust the feet if you need to. Inhale, rising up, crescent lunge. Hands towards the sky. Taking a bend through the back knee and pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open out, warrior 2. Extend your arms nice and deep into the front knee. Flip and reverse. And start to flow from your reverse into your extended side angle, sweeping the right arm up and over. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep moving with your breath. 2 more, just like that. Last one. Pause in your extended side angle, open out through the right side of your body. Skandasana at the back of your mat. Coming all the way down. High Skandasana is available, otherwise lowering all the way down. If you can, hands to heart center. If not, hands on the ground. Heel can be elevated, but try to anchor it if that's available to you. From here, staying nice and low, starting to move into the left side. Pause there, opening out through the right inner thigh. And then take your time. We're going to keep slow and low as we start to transition from one side to the other. And then coming to the top of your mat, hands frame the front foot, runner's lunge. Optional vinyasa flow, double chaturanga arm bend. Working with your breath. Meeting back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Option for child's pose, down dog, or dolphin for the next 5 breaths. Dolphin, elbows come down onto the ground, holding together. At the end of your 5th breath, we all come down, child's pose, let it go. Allow your entire body to soften, melt down. And then we'll meet back in downward facing dog. This time, as you step or float the feet forward, we're going to meet in Malasana, deep yogi squat, so no rush. You're coming onto the balls of your feet. Keep your hips up nice and high, so deep bend through the knees. Hips up nice and high, and float the feet down to your deep yogi squat. So we have come into some Skandasanas, which should have helped to open out through your hips and inner thighs. But settle down into your deep squat now. You have the option of staying here. And we're trying not to sink into the bottom of our squat. We are still trying to be uplifted here. So lift your tailbone up 2 centimeters. Hold. Feel that engagement. You can stay here, or as you inhale, rise up, lift up, palms touch. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise up, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back down. 1 more. Inhale, rise up, lift up. Exhale. Beautiful. Pause back here. Observing breath. Observing your heart rate. And bring your hands down onto the ground. Step your left foot back, lizard lunge. So both hands on the inside of your right foot. From here, start to explore opening out around the hips and the pelvis. And then settle down into your lunge. Allowing the left hip flexor to let go. Then keep your left hand on the ground. Right hand can come to your right knee as we come into a twist. Now you have the option of bringing left knee down onto the ground or keeping it lifted as we come into side plank. So we're going to bring the right foot back and stack it on top of the left. Modification, knees down on the ground. Variation, right leg can lift. We're holding together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to lizard lunge. Both hands on the inside of your right foot. Bring the back knee down. Straighten through the front leg. Half Hanuman, half split. Open out through the back of your right leg. Bring both hands down onto the mat. Push back into your plank. Optional vinyasa flow is there if you'd like to take it. Double chaturanga. Back bend of choice. Downward facing dog. Once again, we're taking that deep bend through the knees. Option to step or float your feet back to your malasana. Pausing here. If you can, hands at heart center, lifting up through the crown of your head, anchoring through your tailbone. You can stay in your malasana or come with me. Inhale, rise up, lift up, palms touch. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bend. Rise up. Malasana. Pause. Hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Lizard lunge. So adjust the feet if you need to. Both hands on the inside of the left leg. Once the right hip has given you a little bit more motion, you can bring your left hand to your left knee as you start to twist. Now we're going to meet in side plank, so maybe back knee comes onto the ground, maybe it stays lifted. As you start to bring your feet towards each other, extending your left hand towards the sky. Drop the right knee if you need to, lift the left leg if you'd like to. We're holding together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lizard lunge. Big step forward, hands on the inside of your left foot. Bring your back knee down onto the ground, straighten through the front leg. Peel the toes back towards you. Stretching through the left hamstring. Both hands to the ground, bend through that front knee. Step back, one last vinyasa flow is there if you'd like to take it. Elbows are grazing the rib cage. Double chaturanga. Meeting back in downward facing dog. This time as you step or float the feet through, cross your feet over and come to seated. Extend your legs out in front. Inhale, lift the hands overhead. And pistol grip the big toes if that's available. Otherwise, hands to the legs or the ground. Coming into just a gentle forward fold. One more breath. And gently come back through center. Arms out in front. We're going to lower down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Bring your left foot onto the ground, right ankle on top of left thigh. Thread the hands through, either on top or below the left knee. Flex your toes to protect your ankle and knee joints. Just slowly working through the back of your right hip. And gently release the hands, eagle wrap the legs, so right leg over left once or twice to come into a spine twist. Extend your arms out to the side. Breathe into the twist through your belly. Open up along your spine. Next inhale brings you back through center. And then start to bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Thread the hands through, grasping whatever position feels good in your body, but you still need to allow your head and neck to be on the ground. Flexing your toes, bringing your focus to the left hip. Then bring your arms out to the side, cross the legs once or twice, coming into your variation of an eagle wrap. As both knees come towards the right, maybe turning your head towards the left. Just taking a moment, releasing along your spine. And slowly come back through center. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Maybe there's a few rock and rolls along the length of your spine. And then lying down into a shavasana. Extending arms and legs. Allowing your body to be soft. Observing your belly rising and falling with your breath. Starting to observe how your body is feeling. Perhaps your heart rate is still slightly elevated. How do your arms, legs, your core, how does it feel? And as you start to absorb your new strength and stability, also taking that off the mat with you too. Not just in mind, not just in body, but also in mind. You can carry that strength with you throughout the rest of your day. Now you're welcome to stay in relaxation for as long as you'd like to. If you're ready to seal your practice, bring your knees in towards your chest. Maybe a little movement. We will meet in seated, so either rolling to one side or coming up. Bring your hands to heart center. Just taking a moment to honor your practice, gently bowing your heads. Together we say